Alright, this is a test. Okay, check now, guys. Alright, this is a test of the live stream from James Rumsey Technical Institute Electromechanical Technology class using YouTube. And we are now live streaming. Gonna see if my students can actually log on and see whether we can get. I'm gonna type in here, okay, live streaming now from cam to YouTube. Alright, guys. Alright, let's go see if I can get anything live right now. Okay. Alright. I am in. I can see the stream. So, and there is one concurrent viewer, which is myself. Now there's two. Alright. Let's take a look who's logged in. If you guys will leave a comment, I put a comment out there that I'm live streaming from Minicam to YouTube. Please check the video resolution. The current resolution is, current resolution, okay, it says good connection. Alright. Current resolution. It should be at 720. Okay, it says no data. YouTube is not currently receiving data from this stream. Although that was 1239, 1242. Warning, please check video resolution. The current resolution is set, which is not optimal. Okay, we'll have to check that. But for right now, let's see. Any luck getting on? Okay. We are streaming and I am watching it on YouTube. So everything seems to be going. It says yes. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, guys, this is a test. I'm going to go to alright, I'm on Minicam, which is streaming to YouTube. Let me change something on the screen here just to see how things are looking. Alright, we've got something happening over there. I'm gonna get a screen up here. Let's see if I can put up a wiring diagram. And I'll drag that up onto another screen over there. And let me get that to a full screen. Alright. Full screen there. Alright. See if you guys can see that. Alright. Looks good here. Okay. Okay, there is a YouTube. Should be if you search. Okay, if you search for James Rumsey, you should find a live stream now with audio and chat. Okay, Mr. Dietrich, awesome. I appreciate you standing there with us and making this happen. I see Mr. Uh, I see Mr. Versa in there. He says luck as well. Sounds good. Great. Okay. Mr. Given says he's in. Okay. I have Mr. Dietrich said he is in. Mr. Dietrich, how about typing in a message there for us? All right. Mr. Dietrich, send a comment. All right. All right. Very good. Okay, guys, let me load up. The test I want to do now is to see if this thing's going to do what it did in Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up what I had up here this morning, if you'll give me just a moment, so I can get those loaded. I'm going to start up Arduino here, and that will tell us how well this thing works. All right, so I'm going to get Arduino started, and let's get this up and running. Just a minute. It's busy loading, and that'll be the ultimate test as to how well things are happening. Alright, I've got one Arduino up. Alright, let's go get another one. We're going to open up some more. This was the one test, switch, aqua switch test. Let's go get the aqua switch AC test. Alright, that one's there. Open recent, solid state, relay test. There we go. Okay, I've got 3 of those up and running. Let me bring up a serial monitor. I gotta go get one more here, and that will be the boiler temperature CAD cell test. And let me bring up the serial monitor for it, and I'm gonna set that up there on that screen so you guys can see it. Alright, so you guys should be able to see that now. Alright guys, can you guys see everything? Is it better than in Facebook? Give me some of your feedback based on what you saw this morning. We are live streaming from Minicam to YouTube, and so I am anxious to see how things are looking. I have my video software running. I have YouTube running on let's see, on Chrome, and that's where I'm live streaming to YouTube, is on Chrome. And I have a wiring diagram picture open, and I have 4 Arduino compilers loaded with the 4 different sets of code, and I have 2 cameras connected. Let's see, Mr. Fogarty, compared to today's Facebook live stream, this is much better, thank you. Appreciate that, Mr. Givens. I think that YouTube is going to have to be the way we go. I learned a couple of things how to connect YouTube into live stream on my video software that I use for switching between cameras and so on. And so that is the test we are doing now. How about Mr. Aversa and Mr. Um, Fogarty? How is the video and stream quality on your phones? I'm assuming that you guys are streaming on your phones, or tell me what it is you are streaming on and what the quality of this live stream is, so that we can determine whether this would be a preferred method compared to what we had been dealing with. Uh, okay, so go ahead and leave a comment for me, uh, so that I can see what things are looking at for you there. I know Mr. Versus signed in, but I don't see any comments from him. Live video and all. Okay, Mr. Dietrich said my own YouTube channel, Stupid Talk to Text. Unable to chat because I do not have my own channels, but I like the video and all. Okay. Interesting. You should be able to chat. That's interesting. Um, I'm using my computer and quality is always limited to 36, so feels the same to me. Okay, understand. Okay, thanks, Mr. Fogarty, for that feedback. Appreciate that. Let's see if we can get anything from Mr. Aversa. So let's go see. Okay. Um, okay. Talk to text. Okay. Unable to chat. Okay. So let me see. I'm just waiting for Mr. Versa. Let me see if Mr. Versa can give me a message there. Let me see. Okay. Um, are you able to send chat comment? Uh, how is this compared to Facebook this morning? Okay, I'm going to drive Mr. Versa crazy by sending my text as well. All right, so Mr. Givens, compared to today's Facebook live stream, this is much better. Okay, and clearer. All right, that's good. That's awesome information. And Mr. Givens, you said you're streaming on your computer. So let me see what the heck is going on here. See if I can see any more comments. I don't see any more coming through from Mr. Aversa. We'll give him just a few seconds here, and then we will conclude. Let me see. I'm going to switch here to a full screen of code, see what that looks like on the live stream, and I will maximize just to see what the actual video looks like on my computer, and that should switch here in a moment. I'm just looking at the live stream. It's always a little delayed, so I can't pay attention to what is actually going on. Okay, there we go. I see it now. That's quite a delay, but you won't notice that from your end. Okay, and it looks fairly clear from my end on my computer that I'm looking at the same stream. Okay, let's see, Jonathan. The audio quality here seems worse than Facebook. Oh wow, interesting. Um, that's interesting. Okay, when you say the video quality, is it is it too loud? Is it too soft? Um, can you be a little more specific? Is it choppy? Just to see. Again, it could be the just the properties of what we're trying to do through a limited bandwidth. I'm not sure, but give me some feedback there. Um, Now, once this, of course, has been recorded and it's no longer live and it's posted in YouTube, I would be curious to see how the audio quality is at that point for you, Mr. Fogarty. Okay. All right, let me go back to this screen. All right. So here we can see the um, serial monitor coming up. The reason we're doing this, guys, is next week when we get into the real code, I don't want to be worried about technical difficulties. I'm trying to resolve that here. So I appreciate you guys sticking with us here. And this counts as class time, so that's awesome for you guys. All right. And let's check. Okay, so I see it seems to be coming through okay on my computer that I have sitting on the side, just monitoring a live stream. So I'm going to see whether we can go through another. Let's go to another background. There we go. I'm in a classroom now, and we'll see how that looks. All right. And then let's look at some of the cameras. Here's the one camera, and then here's the other camera. I'll see what that looks like coming through on live stream and see if that is doable. All right. Okay, Jonathan says, only problem for me is that it's quiet. As for clarity and resolution, it's great. Just need to turn my volume up. Okay, well, that's good information, Mr. Fogarty. Okay, so I am a little quieter. I had that set because I was worried that it may be overmodulating. Let me step that up a little bit. So I've got that cranked up now. See, is that an improvement over what you had before? And also, I'm probably not quite speaking quite as loud as when I'm live streaming. Let me step that up for you a little bit. So how is the audio for you now? Is that a good audio test now for you? Let me look at comments here. I'll wait for your comments. I cranked up the audio coming from my audio and video software. So tell me what you think. Has that made an improvement there for your volume? That would be good feedback right now as I'm setting that up. And so just go ahead and give me some feedback there. Okay. It's interesting that Mr. Okay, let's see. Mr. Verse, I haven't seen Mr. Verse's input yet. Okay, Mr. Gibbons said better. That is better. Could go a little louder in my opinion. Okay, Mr. Fogarty, let me crank it up. I just don't want it over-modulating and clipping, but let's see how is that. Is that any better? Okay. I'm just testing to see what's going on. I haven't looked in YouTube whether they have their own audio mixer that is limiting the audio. So I'm driving it right now from my Minicam software, which is streaming to YouTube right now. And so that will be interesting to see if, as I get used to YouTube, whether there are additional pieces there that manage this. So if I've cranked it up a little bit more, can you give me, is that improved from the previous improvement? I can also, let me go up higher. I'm going to go, okay, this is, I'm going to put it right at about my maximum. I don't want to go totally to my maximum, but this is very close to it. So this is a test now for the, what I'm going to define as my maximum. I use, okay, Mr. Fogarty, appreciate it. You say you like that volume. Okay, that is good. And how is the stream in terms of choppiness? Is this something that you can live with for live streaming? Give me some feedback. Mr. Givens, you should be good to go. If Mr. Fogarty, if this works for you, this is a huge improvement, I think, over what we've had. At least that's my perception. It seems to be working much better here on my end as well. So I'm excited to be able to get this YouTube stream set up. And so we will, I'm going to go ahead and go back to a mug shot here. All right, and then I'm going to go back to the combined shot here where I've got two cameras and a monitor that is streaming out some, that is the serial monitor of the Arduino. While I've got 4 Arduino codes loaded, which is going live right now. And so, okay, Mr. Versa says it blows Facebook out of the water. Okay, good to know. Thank you there, Mr. Versa. I see you finally, I don't know if you've been watching all this time, but I appreciate your feedback there. That's awesome. And so, that's great. I'm going to try and use this tomorrow, not tomorrow, but on Monday. I will be using this for our class on Monday. Now, Monday, today we did the code. Give me some feedback. Should we rerun today's presentation via YouTube for you? Would you like me to do that? I can. Give me some feedback as to what you think. I haven't gone to look at the actual Facebook stored video that they made. I'll go listen to that as well, and then I will also go listen to this test stream in YouTube, and based on your feedback I'll then make a decision for Monday's live stream. So if everyone that is currently watching here is happy with this live stream, then give me a thumbs up and we will call it a day, guys. Alright, I'm just standing by waiting for your thumbs up. Alright, I'm going to go back to my mugshot and then I will do a I'm just waiting for your thumbs ups, and of course that's a little delayed. Okay, Mr. Versa said it was hard to understand what you were saying on Facebook. Okay, yeah, because of the choppiness. So why don't we, I will go look at that, and if the actual saved recording is the same, then I'll definitely redo Monday. We'll do what we did today, and I will retransmit that on Monday. Okay, I got a thumbs up from Mr. Givens, Mr. Versa. I'll just wait for Mr. Fogarty, and then I will call this. Could you please restream it on here? Yes, that's what I will do on Monday. We will restream this on Monday, what we did today in our class session. and then you guys can give me feedback after that as to how the improvement is in terms of what we've been dealing with. I'm hoping that this is going to be a good solution. It seems to be, and so I'm going to give my thumbs up here and see if I can do. Let me see if I can do a thumbs up here. I'm technology challenged here. Let me see. Interesting. I don't have any emojis. All right. I'll just do it this way. Thumbs up. Okay. Let's see. Say something. There we go. Thumbs up. Okay. And we should be good. I'll also check the resolution, seeing I keep getting the resolution message here. I might be able to up it on my Minicam side, and so that is good. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off. This is James Rumsey, Technical Institute. Okay, I got Mr. Fogarty's thumbs up. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I just don't, let's see. I just don't have any showing up, period. Oh, wait a minute, I saw something. Hold on a second. There we go. Now I can pop them up, and let me see. I'm going to give an applause here. And there we go. I got a couple of them. There they go. All right. Thank you there, Mr. Fogarty. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just learning how to get this stuff going here in YouTube. Okay, guys. This is James Rumsey, Technical Institute, Electromechanical live streaming test coming to a conclusion. We will be signing off here, and this will be the end of the transmission. Yes, Mr. Gibbons, we can do the Zoom. I will Zoom you here as soon as I sign this off, okay? So I'll be with you shortly. Okay, I'm going to end the transmission, and let me see whether I can end it from the